Well, if it wasn't for bad luck, we wouldn't have any at all, as the old saying goes. Everything going good. Dad calls on the radio, says, hey, the chopper won't feed correctly. So we bring it in the shop, we adjust a few things, send it back to the field. No sooner than it gets started again, hey, still won't feed correctly. So now we know we got some sort of a substantial issue. Took it back down to the shop, took a good look into it, and well, here's what we have now. Heads off, all of the feed rollers are off, all torn down in here to the insides part of it. And what we have is the problem is this guy. This is obviously your smooth roller, as they call it. It's kind of similar to the roll baler part, if you watch that video. So pretty expensive part from New Holland. Actually on the lead for an aftermarket part. Won't necessarily mention the name of that company just yet until we hopefully maybe place an order with them and see how the parts go, but substantially cheaper. But we're down for a while, and it is Friday evening, a little after 6. So it always seems as though these breakdowns occur a few minutes till 5, right before you need to call your parts dealer to try to figure out what you need and how soon they can get it for you. So the GoPro was actually still out at the silo where I'd been blowing silage earlier, and we got into this and all trying to hurry and rush and didn't even remember to go get it. So well, this disaster happened. So we got a lot of stuff to put back together, and we need one new smooth roller there, but we'll get it taken care of. Probably going to be down till at least Wednesday, and that's not a good situation. But we may see about getting another chopper, maybe borrowing one, see if we can get back in the field, because you get to this point of filling the silo, you really don't need to stop and wait, and then you just need to keep going. So fun times are happening again. One of those things. And by the way, in case you're curious, that little roller, let me take you around here, you get a better look. This little roller right here, the one that we were looking at, New Holland, $1,700 for that. Oh, and then, yeah, that bearing there on the end, that's not included. So you can see why we're searching for aftermarket parts, because that's just crazy to spend that much on something like that. If this aftermarket company works out good, we like the part, it's a good quality part. I'll throw the name in just for anybody else that's got, this is a 790, as I've mentioned earlier. If you've got 790s, there's lots of different things. We looked on the website, they have all sorts of different parts. So if everything goes well, I'll mention the name, throw a plug in for them, and if you need parts, you can hunt them up. But I'll give you my review after we order. So here we are. I think we got 29 or 30 loads in, and we needed about 12 or so more for the rough field. But thanks to this guy here, that did not happen today. So weekend's coming. We'll have to order parts Monday, and we'll see how that goes. I'll keep you posted. Well, here we are back for day 3 of the silage chopping adventures. I have to come back here kind of behind this setup so you guys can hear me for a minute. So what we ended up doing, we had a neighbor that was gracious enough to let us borrow a chopper to get us done here. Oh yeah? What, this evening?
Got them bought. They frown on it when you don't come take them.
I imagine.
How big are they? 750 to 800.
How many?
Just 3.
Where you gonna put them at?
But in that triangular lot, he needs to put a square belt.
If
fix up two feet bumps there. We'll go ahead and put a square bell on that. Yeah, have him go on and do that because it's anticipation to me when I get back on my food and I already have something to eat.
So two feet bumps in there?
I think there's two there. Just have him straighten them up and put a square bell in one of them.
I can hear now.
Well, underneath the fan housing seems to be lower, but not a lot.
Okay.
I don't think it's too far off. Best we ever put together. You got it all the time. Nice 16 right there. Do that boat right there.
It's good, Jacob, right there. Oh, no. Absolutely not.
Hold him up a minute.
Jacob, hold up a minute. This bar goes on top of this plate, right? How do you keep it from sliding back out?
Well, that rubber should lock it, but it may not, being it's not on a door.
Yeah, it don't. We've had to take this string right here and tie it in years past.
Yeah, I know. Just let me get it hooked on electrically wise, and then we'll deal with how much we got left over here. I need a little bit more.
A little more.
All right, that might be enough.
All right, go ahead and start everything up. that's all we can do for now. So we'll pack all our tools up and head down.
I think it might have got a little past. I don't know. I think it might go a little past 5, but I'll see.
That'd be alright, it don't matter. They ain't had no silage in 2 weeks, they'll eat it. Alright, I see.
Could be one up here. This here's too good to ride right on silos.
Jacob, you still down there? Come out here behind the 786. I gotta lower some stuff down with this rope, and I'll get you to untie the rope.
Want me to keep this tractor on?
Yeah, leave the tractor on. Well, the silo is full. The unloader up there is put all together. Everything fed mostly normally. The only thing that we had to do, which is usually expected, is you have to let that unloader down several rounds right after you finish doing that process the next morning after, I should say, because it will settle. I think Dad said he had to let it down about 20 rounds, which is a lot in terms of what we normally do. So, but it is full. It has come to the time of day for this to be the end of the video. So everything here is doing as it should. So we're just really appreciate you guys tuning in. We hope to get you to come back and watch us again, if whatever we may be into. And we'd love it if you'd subscribe to the channel. That really helps get the numbers up on the subscribers. So if you haven't done that already, it's a really simple process. I know you can just click on that little button that says subscribe, and you'll hopefully get notifications every time we put out a new video for adventures like in the top of a silo. You know, coming up, probably going to be working on moving that grain bin, those sort of things. So we really appreciate you guys watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.